Do any of these apply to you? Whatever reasons are behind your decision to start working from home, it's a given that you want to be successful. There are generally two profiles we imagine when it comes to working from home. The idle rich scenario. Work from the comfort of your own home, sit around in your slippers and watch the money roll in. The internet and television infomercials abound with advertisements from companies that promise a leisurely lifestyle and the road to Easy Street, usually with a minimal investment in their products or services. Some companies prey on a mom's deepest desires: no clocks to punch, limitless time with your kids, profits without effort. They promise swimming pools and mansions, but usually deliver empty bank accounts and shattered dreams. The hardworking hamster wheel scenario. Gloomy statistics predict a bleak future for those who walk the entrepreneurial path. Small business represents a sliver of the American economy. 90% of small businesses fail within 3 years of startup. The dot-com bust of the 80s erased all possibility of building a successful online business. Some are true and some are myth, but all paint a picture of the struggling business owner who puts in 90-hour weeks and sacrifices everything, only to realize little or no profit and eventually resign to failure. The good news? Work from home reality lies somewhere between these two extremes. Thousands of people run successful businesses from home, with more joining the ranks every day. They may not make headlines as the latest overnight millionaire successes, but they earn a comfortable living and find satisfaction in their work while spending more time with their families and less time toiling behind a corporate desk. So, why choose internet marketing? Despite the prevalent idea that online businesses are doomed from the start, there are many successful internet entrepreneurs who know better. The internet makes it possible to reach people all over the world. This means online businesses can find a niche and create a successful company that would have been impossible to maintain through traditional methods. There are billions of people online today. You only have to reach a fraction of a percent of them to become a successful internet marketer. If you reach the right audience, you can create a profitable online business and enjoy all the benefits of working from home. Ready to get started? Here's your first step: deciding what your business is going to be all about. Of course, you'll need a product or service to sell, but it should be something people want to buy. Generating enthusiasm for your products or services will sell them better than anything else. It's the catch-22 of internet marketing. To be successful at sales, you need something that sells itself. However, there's another aspect to the secret of success, and it's what allows so many internet marketers to run profitable businesses. Here's the thing: your products or services don't have to sell themselves to everyone. Remember, you're only targeting a fraction of a percent of the internet community. That's where niche markets come in. Finding your niche. Niche marketing is one of the most powerful strategies available for online businesses. Creating a niche allows you to focus your efforts and offer products and services people will want to buy. Why does niche marketing work online? Internet businesses have one big disadvantage when it comes to sales. There is no personal contact with the customer. Online shoppers can't pick up and examine your products, nor can they see your services in action, unless of course you're a website designer. The deciding factors for most people when they make internet purchases include the known factor, online merchants such as Amazon or eBay, the professionalism and appearance of the website, testimonials or recommendations from other customers, price, options, and speed of delivery, whether or not they can get the products or services elsewhere. Since you're not Amazon or eBay, you'll have to rely on the other 4 factors. The first 3 go a long way toward internet marketing success, but the 4th is often the deciding factor. In general, you have to have 3 to 10 seconds to interest a potential customer before they click away from your website. If you can offer them something different, they'll stick around for a while. There are 2 steps to finding your niche: choosing an industry you love and determining what that industry is missing. Do what you love, or love what you do. Your customers aren't the only ones who have to love your products or services. If you don't enjoy what you're doing, your online business is practically doomed before you get started. You must be able to generate enthusiasm for your business. Particularly in the early stages, you will be living and breathing whatever it is you have chosen to pursue. If you get sick of it, you'll put less effort into making it work. Other than staying power, having passion for your business helps you increase sales. When you're enthusiastic about your products or services and you truly believe what you will benefit other people, that passion comes through in your dealings with customers, even on the internet. Have you ever worked with anyone who really enjoyed their job? Almost every workplace has one. The coworker who has a smile and a greeting for everyone, who knows every customer by name. This person never comes in late and never seems in a rush to leave. You can bet he or she doesn't watch the clock all day and isn't exhausted after work. When you have passion for your work, it spills over into every area of your life. You'll find yourself looking forward to getting started instead of dreading the alarm clock. At the end of the day, you'll feel refreshed and energized instead of drained and discouraged. What if you can't do what you love? Maybe your one true passion is stamp collecting, an admittedly tough field to make a living in. However, even those with specialized interests can find some way to blend enthusiasm with work. If you can't do what you love, then love what you do. The avid stamp collector might consider creating an exclusive line of hobbyist equipment, including stamp albums. You need at least one aspect of your business that really lights you up. If nothing else, the things you love will help you get through the things you hate. Like when you find yourself working at 2 in the morning to complete a last-minute project or haggling with an impossible-to-please client over payment details. Your passion will smooth out the rough patches and help you remember that yes, this really is worth it. The You Catalog. What gets you fired up? Take this quiz to help you zoom in and focus on your interests and skill areas so you can best discover the best business for you. For best results, answer the following questions honestly and as completely as possible. Your personal demographics. What is your age? Your gender? Your geographical location? What type of home do you have? An apartment, a house, a trailer? Do you live in the city, suburbs, or the country? How many children or grandchildren do you have? What are their ages? Are you single, married, divorced, or widowed? What is your religion, political affiliation, and your family income range? Is there any other pertinent information? In your background, what companies have you worked for? What positions have you held? What organizations have you volunteered for? Are there community activities you're involved in, or groups that you belong to? What diplomas or degrees have you earned? Are there classes or specialized learning programs you've completed, and any other accomplishments? Your hobbies and interests. What are past and present hobbies? Personal collections. The things you've always wanted to do. What are your favorite books and genres? What are your favorite songs and types of music? What are your favorite movies and TV shows? Do you have any pets, past or present? Anything you do for fun. What are your haunts and hangouts? What are the places that you spend time in, the places that you'd like to spend time in? What are your dream vacation destinations? What is your favorite restaurant? Your favorite store? Your friends' demographics. What are your friends' ages, their geographic locations? What are your friends' family types, styles, and sizes? What are the personality traits you like and the personality traits you dislike? Where do your friends live? Where do your friends work? What are some activities you've enjoyed with your friends? What are some hobbies you share with your friends? Discovering the missing link. Once you've determined the best area for your business, it's time to do some brainstorming and research. Find out what your industry is missing and develop a product or service that will fill that need. This will be your niche. Before you begin your brainstorming process, keep 2 things in mind. 1. Have a notebook and pen with you at all times to write down ideas as they occur. And 2. Write down any idea that occurs, no matter how far-fetched it may seem. One of your crazy ideas might just develop into a viable niche product. With that in mind, here are some ways to discover the missing link in your business area. Improve an existing product. Have you ever bought something with great expectations only to find out it didn't quite meet your needs? Is there anything related to your business topic you can think of that could be improved? And do you think you can improve it? If you can make an existing product better, you can present your improvements to the existing market. Adapt an existing product. You can borrow ideas from other business areas and adapt them to fit your niche. One way to do this is to determine a common problem in another market sector. Find the solution that sector uses, and then adapt the solution to your target market. Repackage an existing product. There are hundreds of reseller programs out there on the internet. Reseller programs generally consist of ebooks and e-courses on a number of subjects, which you can purchase the rights to and then resell for 100% profit. However, when it comes to reseller programs, many internet marketers end up vying for a portion of a shared consumer group since they're all selling the exact same product to the same market. If you're interested in reseller programs, you can differentiate yourself from the crowd by combining multiple related products into a package. For example, you could combine web templates with script applications and an ebook on internet marketing to create a complete product set for webmasters. There are endless combination possibilities available through reseller programs. Solve a problem. Every business area has problems. Some are inherent, and some are generated by industry changes that can leave gaps to be filled. Discover some of the unmet problems in your business area by hanging around forums, message boards, and blogs related to your topic. Find out what people are talking about and try to identify what's missing. Then develop a product or service that will fill that need. Tap a trend. What's hot in your market today? Pay attention to advertisement on television, in magazines and newspapers, and on the internet. Keep track of what types of products are generating the most interest, and then focus on your business area to find out how you can tap into the trend. An example. Assume beauty products are currently popular, and generally they are. If you've decided your niche market is new moms, you could write an ebook or series of tips designed to help moms with babies or young children save time and money in their daily beauty regimes. Profit from the public domain. Every day, more copyrights expire. Books, movies, television shows, songs, and images enter the public domain and become available for everyone to use. Public domain content can be used in a variety of ways to generate a viable business. You can recreate public domain books, modernize or alter their contents, and sell them as ebooks. You can create calendars, posters, t-shirts, and other custom products using familiar public domain images. You can use public domain movie footage and audio content to create new products. Interested in learning more about what is considered in the public domain? Use the following links to find extensive databases of public domain content. Project Gutenberg, www.gutenberg.org, or ebooks from Project Gutenberg at www.promo.net/pg. Hot home business ideas. Still stuck for inspiration? Consider one of these home business ideas with powerful potential for success. Pet-based products, wedding consultant planner, life coaching, web design, dietary consultant, teaching toys, specialty teas and coffees, education and tutoring services, travel planning, home-based travel agency, cooking products and books for kids, niche exercise equipment or programs, specialty gift baskets, web community creation, virtual real estate sales, homemade candles or essential oils, home organization planner, handcrafted jewelry, freelance writer, event planner, custom invitations and labels, virtual secretary, income tax preparation, homemade soaps or body lotions. Of course, you can always carve a further niche into one of these ideas to make it your own. Creating a product. Now that you've identified your niche and found a need to fill, it's time to create your product. What will you sell? Oh, the possibilities. There are many types of products and services that lend themselves to internet marketing. You should determine what format your product or service will take according to how your information can best be presented. Ebooks, e-courses, and audio products. The majority of internet marketers use ebooks or e-courses as their primary product set. This is because ebooks automatically work with an online business. Like the internet itself, they don't exist outside a computer hard drive. Ebooks are the easiest and fastest internet marketing business to set up and run. There are several web-based tools designed to make ebook production and distribution easy. When you sell ebooks, you don't have to worry about production and shipping costs. Your product can be delivered to customers via email. With autoresponders, you can set up your website to automatically deliver ebooks as soon as a customer makes a purchase. One of the benefits of ebooks to customers is the resources they can provide. Ebook text can be linked directly to websites with more information and online tools. And since people read ebooks on their computers, the easy access to resources and bonus features is often a high selling point for ebooks. Where can you get ebooks? You can write an ebook yourself. You can create an ebook based on a public domain work by updating and revising the content. You can also obtain master resale rights to ebooks on a number of subjects. If possible, the best idea to write an ebook yourself or outsource someone else to create an exclusive ebook based on your ideas, an option that will be discussed further in this chapter. Remember, one major factor in the buying decision process is whether your product or service is available elsewhere. When you create an exclusive product, you have the potential to capture more of your target market. Never written a book before? You may have no idea how to get started. For beginners, the best approach is to break the project into several manageable steps and develop each section one at a time. Here's a simple guide you can follow to help you create your own original ebook. Step 1. Create an outline. Working from an outline helps you corral your ideas with a manageable framework. List your main ideas and then break each one into subsections that relate to the main section. It may be helpful to make your outline overly detailed and then cut back those sections you find you don't need. Step 2. Research, research, research. The more you know about a subject, the easier you will find it is to write about it. You can find more than enough information online to supplement your own knowledge. Seek out several resources that relate to each of your subsections and read up on each one before you start writing that section. Remember to bookmark resources as you find them for easy access later on, and also for inclusion as bonus resources in your ebook. Step 3. Treat each subsection as an article. Writing an article sounds less daunting than an entire book, doesn't it? The subsections of your ebook should each resemble an article with a beginning, middle, and end. When you treat your ebook like a series of articles, working on one section at a time, it becomes easier to reach the finish line. You'll find a more detailed discussion on writing articles in the article marketing section of this book. Step 4. Incorporate additional information. Links to other resources, tables of information, case studies, images, and breakout boxes are all great supplemental material for ebooks. As you research your topic, keep a list of information your ebook should include and create a separate file for it to incorporate later. Step 5. Edit, revise, and clean up. Once you have all of your subsections written and compiled in one document, read the whole thing from start to finish. Be on the lookout for typos, spelling and grammar errors, and make sure the text flows and makes sense. You may even want to hire a professional editor or proofreader, or at the very least, ask a friend to read the final draft and point out any errors or sections that don't seem right. Professionalism counts. If you're not convinced of your writing abilities, but you still want to write your own ebook, there are plenty of online resources for writers you can learn from. Here are some places to start. POWAR Writers Resource Center at www.poewar.com or Write 101 at www.write101.com. eBook production. After you've written the text for your ebook and gathered all of the resources you want to include, you have to put it all together into a final product. There are several ways to go about creating an ebook for distribution, depending on your skill level and budgetary limits. Do it yourself. You can format an ebook in a word processing program such as Microsoft Word and then create a PDF from the document that will become your final product. PDFs, or portable document files, are the most common file format for ebooks. They are viewed using the free Adobe Reader, and their contents are difficult to tamper with. If you have or plan to buy the full Adobe Acrobat software, which costs around $300, you can create as many PDFs as you'd like and edit the contents as often as needed. You can also create a PDF using a free online converter program. If you use a converter, you won't be able to edit the file after creation, so you will have to make sure your document appears exactly the way you want it to in your word processing program. You can find free online PDF conversion programs in several places. Here are just a few. PDF Online at www.gohtm.com. Click to Convert, www.clicktoconvert.com. Use an ebook creator program. There are several desktop publishing programs you can use to automatically format and create your ebook, either in PDF or HTML web page format. Most desktop publishing programs and ebook creation software are simple drag and drop interfaces, as opposed to HTML programming, and quite easy to use. Some programs are free, many require a minimal investment, but you'll be able to create as many ebooks and new versions as you'd like with them. Here's a sampling of available desktop publishing and ebook creators. Easy eBook Creator at www.easyebookcreator.com. And eBooks Writer, www.ebookswriter.com. Of course, if you choose a reseller program, the ebook is already created for you. You would therefore put more effort into marketing a reseller program because the competition is stiffer. E-courses. E-courses are another popular internet marketing product. An e-course is a series of informational and/or interactive articles usually delivered via email. If you'd like to market an e-course, it is a good idea to sign up for a few free e-courses. There are many available online to get a feel for how they work. If you've written an ebook or developed a new version of a public domain product, the simplest way to create an e-course is to break the book up into several sections and deliver them to customers one at a time using an autoresponder program. For an interactive e-course, consider creating a forum and allowing students to enroll. You can post the lessons to your forum and be able to answer questions, give and grade assignments, or schedule class chats. Audio products. Unless you're an aspiring singer-songwriter, you'll generally be interested in audio products that fall into one of two categories: repackaged public domain material or audio reseller programs. Creating exclusive audio content is a difficult and expensive process for most people. Public domain audio products are often compilations of songs, movie soundtracks, or radio plays. There are generally two ways to package audio content: CDs and downloadable files. Individual songs work well as downloads, but larger files are often better as CDs. Many home computers come equipped with CD burners, so you can create CDs yourself. You can also outsource CD production and have bulk orders created for you. There are also audio reseller programs you can purchase. Most audio reseller programs are in downloadable format and used compressed files to decrease download time. Services and consulting. Is your niche starving for services? You can create a service-based online business using your skills, interests, and hobbies. Because you don't have to create a product, service-based online businesses usually let you get started faster. Of course, you must be able to provide the services before you open your website for business. There are many types of service and consulting businesses that lend themselves well to internet marketing. A few examples include freelance writing, resume writing, income tax preparation, life coaching or consulting, website design, telephone answering services, virtual office assistants, database preparation, and photo restoration and manipulation. If you plan to service a based online business, you don't have to create a product, but you should make samples of your work available in most cases. Don't have any experience yet? You can still create samples that prove you have the necessary skills to do the job. Be creative. If you're starting a resume writing service, interview a few friends or family members and create resumes for them. Use your own home photographs to showcase your digital restoration and enhancement skills. For service businesses, it's important to develop a fee schedule ahead of time that states how much you'll charge for various services you offer. This not only allows customers to know how much they'll be paying you, it also helps you avoid scrambling for a price quote when a customer asks, "How much will it cost if I want so-and-so done?" Take in consideration the amount of time it will take you to complete each service and set yourself a reasonable hourly rate. Physical products. Got a great idea for a gift or a gadget? Designing and selling your own products online can be fun and rewarding, especially when you're able to reach a global niche market. If you plan to sell a physical product, there are several things you must take into consideration during your business planning stage. First, ensure that you have a workspace dedicated to production. Especially for moms with small children at home, leaving your products lying around can spell disaster. You must be able to fulfill your orders promptly with quality products, or you can risk losing the trust of your customers. Second, you have to determine how you'll deliver your product to your customers. For example, you can't email homemade fudge, so you will have to invest in packaging that will protect your product through postal mail or UPS delivery. You'll also have to plan a time to make deliveries, so you're not rushing off to the post office 4 times a day. It's a good idea to keep postal supplies on hand to package your products. You can also arrange for home pickup through the post office, UPS, or FedEx. Finally, don't forget to factor in the cost of packaging and shipping to your final price. Most internet businesses charge separately on a per-order basis for shipping, but you should keep in mind that boxes and bubble wrap don't grow on trees. Forgetting to incorporate packaging costs can often mean a loss of profits for your business. Bonus. Plan on selling an exclusive ebook, audio course, original gift item, or public domain-based product? Here are 2 powerful resources that can simplify your product creation and sales process. Lulu. www.lulu.com. Lulu is a free self-publishing service that allows you to create ebooks, physical books, CDs, DVDs, calendars, and more. You upload your files and Lulu handles the production and distribution for you. You can list your products on Amazon, create your own Lulu storefront, advertise and promote, and edit your products anytime. Cafe Press. www.cafepress.com. Simply the easiest way to create and sell hundreds of custom products. Cafe Press allows you to design and sell t-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, coffee mugs, calendars, cards, home decor, buttons, magnets, clocks, bumper stickers, and more. You can create a free Cafe Press storefront to sell your products from or link them from your own website or blog. Outsourcing and partnering. Many internet marketers find they just don't have the time or the skills to do it all themselves. Fortunately, outsourcing and partnering are both common practices in the online business world. You can save time and ensure the quality of your products by giving part of your workload to someone else. Time versus money. How to save both by outsourcing. How much is your time worth? If you see yourself staring down 14-hour workdays in order to develop and run a successful internet business, you may want to consider outsourcing. Outsourcing simply means paying someone else to perform certain tasks for you. Of course, the turn-off word here for many people is paying. You're starting a business with the intent of making money, not spending it, right? In many cases, the money you spend for outsourcing will actually mean greater profits. By hiring an expert to handle those tasks that would take you longer due to your lack of experience, you save time. Time which you can then spend doing those things you are experienced with. This translates to more profit with less effort on your part. If you think about it, outsourcing is like giving yourself an hourly raise. You can outsource just about any task associated with your business. Your cash outlay will vary according to the type of work you want done. When it comes to choosing which tasks you should look for someone else to do for you, a good rule of thumb is do your best, outsource the rest. If a task involves skill areas you haven't developed, hire an expert. Here are just a few of the tasks you can easily outsource. Website content and copywriting, website design, website maintenance, internet research, data formatting, search engine submissions, sales letter writing. When you consider outsourcing, a good formula to follow is to weigh the money you'll spend against the time it would take you to do the task yourself. Estimate how many hours it would take you to complete a project, then divide it by what it would cost to hire someone else by that number. If you end up with something around $3 or $4 an hour, give outsourcing serious consideration. Your time would be best spent on other business-related projects. Tag teaming the internet marketing world. Many stay-at-home moms form partnerships to start an internet business. There can be several advantages to working with another stay-at-home mom who shares your visions, ideals, goals, and work habits. The biggest advantage to partnering is that you won't be going at it alone. It's always good to have someone else to rely on when you can't handle everything yourself. A good business partner can help to ease the isolation of running an online business. Another advantage to partnerships is the ability to partner with someone whose skills complement yours, rather than compete with them. For example, if you have solid, well-developed products but no clue when it comes to creating a website or navigating the internet, you could partner with another mom who possesses strong internet skills. Good partners fill the gaps in each other's skill sets to form a well-rounded and viable business. Most internet marketers kiss the idea of sick days and vacations goodbye, at least for the first few years of operation. With a partnership, you have someone to cover for you if you need to take a few days off. Solitary business owners don't have that luxury and often end up outsourcing work when life's unavoidable delays catch them unaware. However, before you determine that partnerships are all sunshine and roses, you should be aware that there are disadvantages and even dangers to forming a partnership. If your partner loses interest or fails to pull her own weight, you could end up shouldering the majority of the workload and still splitting your profits. Also, partnership breakups are notoriously nasty affairs for many people. Think divorce here. Partners have an equal stake in the business, and when they're forced to part ways, the division can get ugly. For this reason, it is important to be cautious when entering a partnership. Don't agree to partner with someone you don't know. You should only enter a partnership after you've built a strong relationship and you've both had a chance to become familiar with each other's work habits, interests and dislikes, personal styles, and skill levels. With the exception of spousal teams, family members rarely make good business partners. Disastrous disagreements between family members are practically inevitable. Unless you're intimately familiar with a family member's business acumen, it's a bad idea to partner with a relative. In all partnership cases, it is imperative that you legalize the partnership before you begin the business. You need a contract that spells out exactly who controls what portions of the business, what the profit split is, usually 50-50, and who gets what in the event of dissolution of the business. Be sure your partnership contract is reviewed by a legal professional, signed by both parties, witnessed, notarized, and make sure each partner has a physical copy of the final signed contract. Finding a mentor. One of the best ways to learn business success is directly from a successful business person. Finding a mentor can be an advantage to your internet business in many ways. It is important to understand that a mentor is not a partner. Mentors have no stake in your business other than a desire to help you succeed, and in the event that you and your mentor part ways, he or she will not be able to take your part of your business along. For this reason, it is important to respect and value your mentor. A person who agrees to be a mentor will realize no financial gain for their invested time, and being rude or oblivious to them will only end the relationship with nothing gained for either of you. Conversely, a mentor who is rude or patronizing to you is not worth your time. How can you find a mentor? Start by identifying some successful online businesses. They can be related to the industry you've chosen to start your business in, but they don't have to be. In fact, you may want to find a mentor who runs a business that is complementary to yours rather than in direct competition with it. They'll be more likely to agree if there is a potential that their business will benefit from association with yours. Your next step should be to contact the business owners you've identified and ask them whether they would consider mentoring. Many business owners would be flattered by such a request. You can initiate contact via email. With your initial request, include a brief description of what you'd like to gain from the mentor relationship. Don't be too demanding. I want to find out all your secrets on building a successful pet care product website. Instead, try to list a handful of specific things you would like more information on. I'm interested to know the best ways to find pet-related resources, how to get good pet graphics for my website, some of the biggest pet care product suppliers who run affiliate programs. If you can offer anything in return for the mentor's guidance, include that as well. Once you have someone who agrees to mentor you, then you and your mentor should work out a schedule together. The best way for you to get in touch with your mentor, if you have questions, how often you will contact each other, whether you will be able to have regular meetings, often telephone conversations or instant chat messaging sessions, to discuss progress. You may be able to find a mentor through the Small Business Administration's SCORE program. The SCORE program matches new and startup business owners with successful former business executives in mentor-pupil relationships. You can find out more about SCORE and apply for the program at www.score.org. That's www.score.org.